Hello everybody, this is GamePro24X with another weekly update video for Metal Gear Survive. And well, there really wasn't anything different. It's the same shit that we got last week, which was practically nothing. However, we got a new event today. So I'm going to go ahead and just dedicate this video to that. Instead of just making two separate videos, I'll just make one. But yeah, we didn't get anything new in the game. No mechanics were changed, no fixes. At least not that any of us really know about. So yeah, they literally didn't do anything but just give us another event. So this event is straightforward. Just do daily, weekly, or standing missions and you will earn BP. Now let's take a quick look at the rewards that you can get for this event. So this is also the same event where we got the weapon holder or primary weapon holder recipe. So for those of you who didn't even get it, now's your chance to get it. It only takes 50 BP to get it. But in terms of obols, they actually doubled it. So the last time we did this, we were able to get 4. Now we can get 8. So that's a pretty hefty chunk. However, to get the final obol, you will need to reach 100,000 battle points. Aside from the obols, there is also nothing else that is new in terms of extra goodies like skins and outfits. Now, I didn't get to play the event at all, and I don't think I'll probably will for a while, and I'll explain later in the video. But most of the events do run and cycle the same amount of BP, so I'm going off of the last time I did this video. Now, of course, if they gave us a different amount, you can go ahead and just recalculate it and let me know in the comments. But we're going to go off of old information because I really do not have much time to make this video. And I really want to put it out there just to let people know what's up. Anyway, if you complete normal, you'll earn 1,415 battle points. Hard, 1,800 battle points. And for Extreme S+, you will earn 3,032 battle points. Now, one very important and interesting aspect that I really should point out and be very fucking grateful for is if you were to go back to the last Ferryman Legacy event, which was November 6th of last year. I made the video on November 10th because I had a lot of things going on. Anyway, if you go back to that video and you actually look at the rewards that we had, not only did we only have 4 obols, but if you were to reach 100,000 battle points, that would have earned you your second obol. Yes, your second. Do you want to know how much it was to get your 4th free obol, so to speak? 500,000 battle points. So for that event, if we were to divide up that 500k with how many extremes you need to do, it comes out to 165 runs.
Nope.
So you can go back to that video and look at all the calculations I did when it came to all that stuff, but it was pretty fucking bad. So at the very least, we should thank Konami that not only did they double the amount of obols you can earn, but they also made it very fucking affordable. So to get all the free 8 obols in this event, you will just need to run 33 extremes, or 7 with the pass. And trust me, like I mentioned before, the old system with the old reward, it practically made it essential you needed the pass. But at least in this event, 33 games is actually not bad for a 2-week span. And since I know most of you can't play on Extreme, this is your calculation for hard. It'll be 55 runs or 11 with the pass. So it's still not too bad. It will be a little bit of a grind, but it's not to where you need a pass in order to make it in this event. And for those of you who don't know, this is also a ranked event, meaning that however many battle points you earn will be put on the leaderboard, and depending on your placement, you will get bonuses. However, because you earn 5 times more battle points with using the pass, essentially having the pass practically guarantees that you will place a lot higher in the ranking system than people who don't. So if you do not have the pass, I would say don't really worry about it, but you may want to keep an eye on your placing, because even if you just play the game normally and you grind every day or whatever, you could actually place pretty high. I know I did when I was doing this and I didn't have the pass and I wasn't grinding hardcore, and I placed like top 1000, which is the lowest you can be applicable for the lowest bonus. So Konami also heavily changed the rewards that you get depending on your placement in the event, and they practically added multiple different placements. I believe there's about 10 of them. So I'll just quickly read off the things that you will earn depending on where you place when this event ends. So if you place between rank 334 and rank 1000, you will earn the Otaku Spirit Bronze and 1 Obol. But if you rank between 101 and 333, you will earn 2 Obols and the Bronze Otaku Spirit as well. If you are ranked between 34 and 100, you will earn the Silver nameplate along with 4 Obols. If you are ranked between 11 and 33, you will also earn the Silver plate and 8 Obols. If you are between rank 4 and 10, you will earn the Gold Spirit nameplate, 12 Obols, and 1 Support Defender, and that's for your Exploration team. If you are rank 3, you will earn the Gold Otaku Spirit nameplate as well, 16 Obols, and 1 Support Defender. If you are rank 2, you will earn the nameplate again, the same one, but 20 Obols and 1 Support Defender. And if you are number 1, the big boss, you also earn the same nameplate, but 24 Obols and 1 Support Defender thing for your Exploration team. Now, once again, you can go back to my old video where I showcase the same thing, but it was a lot more simpler. Essentially, if you were top 10, you will earn the remaining 16 Obols, and basically the top 10 players of the game will be able to craft the primary weapon holder while everyone else still has to grind a few more on the next events. Now, just so you know, it takes a total of 20 Obols to craft a primary weapon holder. So the fact that they are offering us a lot of Obols, especially on a lot of different placements, is a good thing. It definitely helps players who totally missed out on the last time this event came around and maybe didn't get a chance to grind up for some Obols on the later events. Well, now's a good time to catch up. And to be honest, I've never seen Konami give us so many fucking Obols in one event. Most events will give us like 8, I think. And then that was about it. No, there's like a good opportunity for like 30, I think, or even like I think around 30. But I like to also stress that in order to guarantee a high ranking in the event, not only do you need to play the game every day, but you essentially need to have the pass. And I don't really condone Konami making this business move. It sucks ass. But if you happen to have a month booster or something on you, you should probably be going for the top. Or at the very least, grind as much as you can, because you will be earning 5 times the amount of BP every single game compared to everyone else. So take that as you will. So what are my thoughts on the event? Well, it's not hard. It is a bit frustrating that you can't purchase what you want. Instead, you have to grind an X amount to get a certain reward. I do not like this version of the event reward system. I do prefer the other one instead. However, I'm very grateful that Konami balanced the grind for the event. As I mentioned, the last time this event came around, it was fucking hell. I explained a lot of these grievances in the ending of that video, so I highly recommend you guys check it out just to see how things were not too long ago. But the grind was so bad that even when I did buy a 1-day pass and I grinded my heart out on like a good day, it was just not enough. And I eventually just said fuck it, and I settled with just getting 3 Obols. I placed top 1000, so I did get an additional Obol. So I still got the minimum 4 Obols out of the event, but still though, it was just a pain in the ass. Just the grind. So I'm glad that they reduced it down to 100,000, which is an easy 33 runs. You can easily knock that out in 1 week, or hell, in 2 weeks if you just play like a few games every day. Now, obviously, Konami still hasn't and probably never will address the whole battle point acquisition booster and all that stuff. It's a total unfair advantage. But, you know, they've yet to really address it or say anything about it. And honestly, I think that's just something that's we're just gonna have to deal with. So, like I mentioned, I don't really care too much about it. But the thing is, though, is that during those times I didn't care when I just played the game normally, I ended up placing top 1,000 easy. Even in some places, I placed top 300. So there's not a whole lot of people playing the game. Let's be real here. So you can easily place pretty damn high in the rankings without a pass and just playing the game normally, because most people just play just to get what they need and then be done with it. So take a lot of what I say with a grain of salt and, well, decide how you want to approach this and what you want to do. But the bonus free obols that they give you as a reward is a pretty good incentive to keep playing, but don't stress yourself out over it. If you don't, we're going to get more obols in the next upcoming events and whatnot. So to end off this video, I do want to just let you guys know that if you have been grinding for the obols every single event since the introduction of the weapon holder, this is also going to be the event where, if you have been grinding up until now, the general player base will have enough obols to craft the weapon holder. Now, it's pretty obvious that Konami is going to release more things that require obols to craft them. So if you don't really care too much about the actual weapon holder, then just hold on to your obols until they release something else. I'm hoping that they release the right gadget sling, because there is 4 gadget slots that currently aren't filled and we can't ever use them. But if they gave us something like a epic right gadget sling attachment, we can craft them with obols, and then we can not hold only 4 gadgets. We can hold a total of 8, at least on the right side. So I'm hoping for something like that, or something else that might be useful as well. Maybe a better survival bag. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see what Konami gives us next event. That is, if they decide to give us something new next event. Now, sadly, I will not be able to play Survive or anything for the remainder of this week, as I am flying out of town. My first time flying, actually. So I'm not really scared, but it's just a new experience that I just cautious about, because, I think anyone would be cautious over something new. So yeah, sadly, there will be no stream this weekend. But I think maybe Keegan might do something. So Keegan, if you want to fill in for me as a fake GamePro 24X, you can. I'll probably tune in where I'm at and see what's going down. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys found this video very informal and helpful. Good luck to the grind on the event. Lord knows you're going to need it, at least if you're trying to shoot for a high score in the leaderboard. But if you're just getting for the obols, then it's really no big deal. It's pretty easy to knock out. So I will see you guys next week with another video, and of course a stream of me playing the event and whatever. This is GamePro 24X, and I will see you guys next time.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.